just as promised, the Tiny, that I would play some FS. I gotta feed my dog. Poor thing's probably skin and bones by now. As soon as I figure out where his bowl is at. I feel like I'm neglecting my dog because I haven't fed him since I've been playing this, and I started like 59 hours ago. Alright, I guess we'll go take care of the wool. Welcome back, Tiny. Welcome back, OTD. Alright, let me go find my other tipper, which is all the way down yonder. So how you been doing, OTD? I haven't talked to you in forever, because you tend to stream late at night when I'm already in bed, since school over here started back up for RK through 12. Yeah, I haven't been really doing much either. I mean, I don't remember when my last stream was prior to, um, yeah, uh, that. Yeah. I know it was sometime in, I think, July. So, I know. Yeah, because you only like to upload videos. That's all you like to do is upload videos. Yeah, even though my stacking still sucks. It's gotten, as a Scottish person would say, a wee bit better. That's all you've done is 4 videos? I thought you've done more. Oh, 4 videos. Never mind. No, I was talking about Farmer Pierce. I don't know if... Can you guys hear Farmer Pierce? I don't know if they can hear you. No, they can't hear you. Let me go. What do I gotta do? Let me see. Party settings. Okay. Can you guys hear him now? Um, yeah, I went to party settings, correct? Where do I find that at? Okay. Okay, settings, main account, right? Or accessibility. Okay. Okay. They are checked. Huh. What did you do?
Allow your voice to be shared. Now they should be able to hear me.
Can you guys hear him now?
Yeah, I can hear you in your I can hear myself in your stream now.
It's about time.
About.
Yeah, OTD just said he could hear you now.
How are you there, OTD?
Yeah, I kind of cheated a little on this map. Uh, just because it originally didn't have chickens, so I put a spot in there for chickens. Um, um, yeah. What else was I gonna say? I was thinking about getting rid of all my pigs because pigs are just a money waster. The only reasons why I decided to get the pigs though is because of the manure. That's the only reasons why I wanted the pigs.
Yeah, the pigs take an awful lot of crop to maintain.
No, I've been using the multi silo. I haven't been harvesting them anything. They can starve for all I care. But then of course if they've starved then we wouldn't have no bacon.
No bacon. Oh no.
And bacon is the bomb. So how was your
Yes, it
burger,
is.
Tiny?
Dead pigs don't give no manure. That is true. But dead pigs you can use for fertilizer.
So, OTD, I don't know if you've been keeping up with me on Facebook or not, but I landed another job or working at a local ambulance company called Life Care. Man, I wish I didn't have so many dang mods to download. I'd tell you to come join me when you get back from picking up punk butt.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm going to have to get out of here in a couple minutes after I finish my milk.
Thank you, OTD. I've been considering going and getting my EMT certificate and following my other dream and giving up my school bus driving job, but I honestly don't know what I want to do at this point.
Take it one day at a time.
Man, I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of mess to clean up over here. Um, um, at my cows.
I say that looks like that's almost full.
Yeah, I will never do corn. I'm thinking about separating this field, making it
Which one is
into
it?
yep, 29.
I did the same thing in corn. I did the same field in corn. But
Oh, no wonder I am full. So I am gonna go dump this shit.
um, what I did with mine is I turned it all into chaff and filled up the bunker at the cows with it.
Well, I might do that next time. You know, Dave, I'm honestly thinking that you're right because I absolutely enjoy my time with my kids that I have in my bus.
But it's 9:15. I'm going to
He'll
jump
be
out of the
back.
party and
He'll be
take off.
back. He'll be back. Just mute your mic.
All right, I'll be back, and I could be back in an hour. So
Well, the only one that's gonna hear anything is me.
yeah, I know. Catch everybody later. Thank you, OTD. Appreciate it.
But yeah, just some of the off the wall conversations that my kids and I have. It's just I don't know. It brightens my day. Shit. Oops. I thought that. Oh. Look what I just did. That's a lot of corn. Okay. I don't know how I missed the silo, Big Daddy. I really don't know. It's like, what the hell? Shit. Man. Well, okay, first of all, Big Daddy, you don't understand me and my driving, obviously. I mean, I am like the worst driver out there on Farm Sim, I'm sure. Now just gotta figure out how to get the trailer off the mound of corn. Well, the only thing I can say is I'm gonna end up losing some stuff, but that's okay because I have a plenty enough corn since yeah. So I'm just gonna reset these. Ah, look at that mess. See what you guys made me do. Yes, I drive a bus a lot better. Although I really did take out a sign. I did not like where the sign was sitting at. That sign was absolutely hideous. So, actually, it really wasn't. It was an accident. I wasn't paying any attention, watching my tail swing, dropped all my kiddos off, pulled away from the curb, and turned down this road, which I told myself never to do that, and I did it anyways. Well, anyways, if I can find a way of taking a picture comes Monday, I will share on how that sign has been twisted. Alright, let's go get some more corn, shall we? Because that right there was like really embarrassing. But like OTD said, my streams are not my streams unless if I do something crazy. Is Plushie your daughter? I mean, I think you've mentioned her name to me a couple times, but I'm not 100% sure. So, I don't know if you guys knew or not, but, I ended up in Facebook jail. Hey, Timster. Okay, hi, bye. So I guess that I won't uh go get one of my front end loaders and clean all that corn up. Yeah, like always. Yeah, there I am. Not a whole lot, just cleaning up a mess. OTD made me make a big corn mess. Yes. Oh, thanks. Wow. Thanks. So, my cousin brought me over a dash cam today to put in my school bus. Yeah, I can't wait until Monday now. Yeah, take that bitch down to this police chief and throw it at him. Be like, and you said there's not a problem? Haha. Right. So what have you been up to today, Totster? Yeah, the campgrounds here in Michigan, uh, are closing. I guess that Tiny's mad because he can't hear you either. Yeah, Tiny, if you turn up your hearing aid a little bit, no, just kidding. I was gonna say, wait a minute. I can't sit there and say Tiny's old because I'm older than what he is, just by a few days. He
There we
said,
go. How's that?
can you hear him now?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, he can hear you now.
Sweet. What's up? But yeah, me got up, wanted to go eat, so we went to the diner and then ate. And I seen my retired assistant chief there, my partner of crime for 15 years. So we ate, sit there and ate, sit down and ate with him and his wife. It's like mom and dad to me. So seeing them and we sit there till we just absolutely had to leave and go to work. He brought me back and took off. Oh, I started to say, did we get any new mods today? But never mind. It's Saturday.
You're a couple days ahead of
Squirrel.
yourself.
Never mind. Squirrel. Oopsie. What the? Oh, I was like, oh my god, all I see is man.
All you see is what? Oh, I think we lost your tots. Yep, I think his internet went out again. Shit. Now I bet you I'm going to go over there and pick up egg crates now. How much you want to make a bet?
Well, there you are. I can hear you now.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah, okay. There you are. I was like, let's do it again. What's up, Big Daddy? My internet's being stupid.
You guys got some weather coming in down there?
I don't know. Let me look. I thought I heard thunder a while ago. And Kevin both did. It was like, he looked at me and goes, what was that? I was like, duh, thunder. Then he called me a few choice words. But I said, I think it is. I don't know. Sounded like it anyway.
I would love to see your guys' lightning. I bet you guys get some wicked ass lightning down there too, don't you?
Oh, we got some. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes. We've had people that actual professional storm watchers, because I used to do that myself. But we've had some that actually say, no, we're not storm watching in eastern Oklahoma. We're like, why? Because most of your storms happen at night. We're like, yeah. Then that normal? We're like, no, it's not. We're like, we're used to it. That's when it happens. I don't see any. Not on radar anyway.
The only thing that I don't want to see is your guys' big old tornadoes.
Yeah, some of those get hairy. I mean, for the most part, they're not. Well, I guess any of them's bad, but some worse than others. But we have had some hellacious tornadoes, that's for sure.
But you guys haven't had any this year, though, have you?
Not as of yet, no. Of course, it's storm season is basically over. I mean, they can spawn up sporadically here and there, but typically it's usually early spring, summer is usually when it happens.
Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of severe weather this summer either, which really amazes me because normally we're always getting slammed with severe weather. But it's global warming.
Oh yeah, global warming. Holy crap, that thing's huge. I'm looking at those new grain storage buildings we got, and those things are huge. And well, they're not big file size though. How many download those?
It seems like every other swipe that my combines do, I always have to go and
Hey,
dump them.
dump it. Yes, I hate that. What's up, OTD? How are you? I'm Big Daddy. Uh-oh. Open his. Oh, that's funny. Why isn't that downloading? My internet's so stupid.
What are you trying to download?
I've got the new little three-wheeled cart, the ape, and the update for the Scarrick pending, but they're not downloading. Oh, that's why. What the hell? I've downloaded that stuff yesterday. Yeah, it's supposed to have downloaded. I don't guess it did. Oops. Well, it looks like I'm going to be here for a while. Because all the
Whoops.
updates I done yesterday evidently didn't take. So I done the update on the John Deere self-propelled sprayer, the fuel station, and three or four other things.
You know, I
I'm
don't
not
know why,
saying.
but I've been so tired today.
Yeah, I'm not been too bad. Of course, I got up, well, not too early, but I got up earlier than what I wanted to go get the golf cart because they was only open till noon. So I had to jump up and go get the trailer and hook up and take off to Fort Smith and grab it
Hey,
and come back.
Nathaniel, how are you?
I'm doing good, OTD. Doing good. I'm on my first day off of 4, so it's excellent right now.
Shit, I wish I got 4 days off.
No, it's going to be amazing because this next rotation, I work my 4 days, and then I'm going to be off for 14,
Dang.
I think. Yeah, I took a week off. And the way our schedule rotates, when I take a week off, I get 12 days off. But then I took 2 extra days off just because I wanted to.
Like I said, I really wish that, us bus drivers, could get time off like that. I mean, we do, because we get winter break and stuff like that off. But, yeah, I would love to have your schedule.
I love it. That's like when a few people was like, "Hey, we want you to come to work for us or this or that." I'm like, "Really? You pay? What's this? What's that?" I'm like, "Oh, well, we'll put you Monday through Friday." I said, "Nope, don't want it." Mm-mm.
Right. What in the hell am
I
I
can't.
doing?
Just 4 days on, 4 days off. You can't beat that schedule.
No, you can't.
Especially like when I take a week off and I get 12 days off. It's like, hell yeah.
My game must be glitching like really bad because it's telling me that there's no place to put any more of my eggs, but I've got egg crates that aren't even full.
Hmm, that's weird.
Really weird. Oh well.
Wonder why those didn't download yesterday. That's crazy. Hmm, kinda hinky. And every one of them's the updates. No Man's Land updated. It kept that.
See, that's one map I haven't played yet. Is No Man's Land. Land. I watched a little bit of some. I think I don't remember whose stream it was, and I didn't care too much for that map. So I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time with that.
I like it because I can do what I want to with it. It's I, just you make your own fields. I love that.
See, though, mine would look like tinies, where it looked like a freaking penis.
That was so funny. He's like, maybe I don't need to go into field creation. Oh, that was good. That was hilarious. Yeah, Big Dad's like, would you keep it down?
Oh yeah, I've heard her a couple times, and I'll ask, okay, who is that? Are you really
Oh, that's
drinking coffee?
who, me?
Yeah,
No,
sound like you was drinking coffee.
no, that wasn't coffee. That was brown water.
And brown water, where'd you get it from the
Yep.
toilet?
No, it is root beer with a dash of grenadine and cherry vodka.
I heard that cherry vodka is really good.
Oh, it is. It's amazing.
See, I'm not allowed to drink no more. I still have a half a fifth of Captain Morgan from my birthday sitting in the cupboard.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, since you can't drink it. I love Captain Morgan.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, I'm not really a heavy drinker, but I tell you what, when I get going,
No, me either. That's why I've got diet root beer.
diet root beer.
Yep, it's amazing.
Yeah, the local store. You know how earlier today we were talking about oh, those sparkling ices.
Hmm.
The local grocery store Myers, they had their big sale of 10 for 10. And so I walked in there and I bought 24 bottles. They have my favorite one is the black cherry, the kiwi strawberry, and the fruit punch.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
I,
ain't gonna
I
blame you.
I can't. I mean, I've never had the fruit punch flavor before, so I figured, okay, I'll try it. So, I mean, if I had my way, I would have bought 12 of every single flavor. But
Yeah,
then Mark would have
I don't
killed
blame you.
me
Not at all.
because I mean, I'm trying really hard to lay off the soda, but it's so hard to do.
Ooh, not me laying off soda. I don't know about that because I love soda. But that's why I switched to diet.
Right.
And only certain ones though, because some diets are nasty.
Now, I do not like Diet Pepsi. I hate Diet Pepsi with a
No,
passion. But you give
same
me,
here. Diet Pepsi is gnarly.
yeah, but you give me a Diet Mountain Dew, I'll slam that thing.
Oh, Diet Mountain Dew, Diet Dr Pepper, Diet Coke. Well, Coke Zero actually I love is amazing. And B got Diet the root beer, and I was like, let me try it. And I was like, oh, that's dangerous because you can't even tell that diet.
Really. See, I've
Ooh,
never
Jaeger.
had
I
Diet
like
root beer
Jaeger.
before.
Jaeger is amazing.
You said Jaeger?
Hmm. Yeah, Jägermeister. I
Oh,
love that.
see, I've never had that either.
Ooh, that's good. Do you like black licorice?
I hate black licorice.
Then you probably won't like Jaeger because it tastes just like it. Now, I'm weird because I don't like black licorice either, but I can drink the shit out of some Jaeger. Mm, that stuff's amazing.
I have to try some.
Actually, what I like doing with Jaeger, I mean, everyone says, oh, it's Jaeger bomb. Well, not actually. I'll take me a, like a bottle of beer and pour it in a mug. And people's like, well, just drop the shot glass down in it. And I'm like, I don't want to because then the shot glass is in my beer. I don't want my shot glass in my beer. So I'll pour my beer into a mug and I'll pour a shot of Jaeger and just boop, and I'll pour it in my beer. So basically, I've turned that 5 point beer into, you know, 20, 30% alcohol. So,
See, my favorite is I love butter shots,
mm-hmm.
especially with a
Oh,
little bit of
buttery
half
nipples.
and half cream. It's like
Yeah, buttery nipples. Love 'em. Yeah, I like Fireball too. You know, what is that? Fireball. It's half and half, a 1-to-1 ratio. Fireball and rum chata. Oh, that's dangerous.
what is it?
A shot of Fireball and a shot of rum chata.
Never even heard of
That's
that
amazing.
either. I'm kind of lame.
I love it. I think it's actually called Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I don't know what it's. I can't remember. I think it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but that's amazing. A shot of each, mix it together. Ooh, dang it.
See, and I also like mudslides too. Love me
Oh, I
some
do too. I love
mudslides.
mudslide. That and a Colorado Bulldog. Mm. Which basically a Colorado Bulldog is the same thing as a White Russian, but you put Coke in a Colorado Bulldog.
See, a few years ago I went to the bar to hang out with some of my friends, and I asked for a mudslide, and I kid you not, I got a White Russian. I mean, it was pretty good, but
Mm-hmm.
I wanted my
I
ice
love
cream
White
and my
Russians.
chocolate drizzle.
And a fireball in rum chata is also amazing.
I've never had that before, Big Daddy, where you put a Fireball in Snickers coffee. I have to try that.
Ooh, I never have either. I bet that's amazing. Because I like Snickers, I like coffee, and I like fireball. It's like,
See,
oh,
we don't have Snickers coffee creamer up here.
oh. Now, FP, Elitz is my favorite. That is my go-to. I love Elitz. I make them at home all the time. But I don't make them with the Coke. Like when you put the Coke in at the last, I don't use Coke. I actually use sweet tea.
You're weird.
No, it's a Long Island iced tea. It needs to have tea in it.
Well, yeah. Now
That's not flossy.
there's a drink that one of my friends used to drink all the time, and I don't know what it's made with, but it was called a cliffhanger.
I've heard of that, but I don't know what's in it. Yeah, I'll look and see.
All I know is it's got like 7 different alcohols all mixed together.
I just so happen to have an app. Cliff. Stop it. Oh my gosh, they do advertisements now. You gotta watch a video to get. Is. Oh my gosh, you people kill me. Your advertisements.
I know, isn't that like the dumbest thing you've ever done? Is had to watch a stupid freaking
Yeah,
advertisement?
I gotta watch a video to see something. Seriously? Okay. It has, let's see, a cliffhanger. Has a quarter ounce of Kahlua, a quarter ounce of Bailey's Irish cream, a quarter ounce of brandy, and whipped cream. And you mix the Kahlua, brandy, and Irish cream, then garnish it on top with the whipped cream and chill. I'd drink the shit out of
Hell yeah, it does sound good. Babe, we need a wet bar.
that. I agree.
I wish our house was bigger. I would love to have a basement, because we don't have a basement here, with a wet bar and a pool table.
Mm. Only thing I, that's one thing I don't have here at the camp is a full bar, and that's what sucks. Because I do at the house. Like,
You have
oh.
a full bar at the house?
Mm-hmm. Yeepers.
Yeah, Mark and I are gonna go knock off the casino, um, so we can afford to buy your house.
Okay.
But you didn't hear that though, okay?
I didn't hear a thing.
Okay, good. Knowing my luck, I'd trip and fall with the money bags.
Oh, yeah, that'd be my luck too. Or I'd, or I'd turn down a one-way street and it'd be a dead end.
Right. Alright, let me go see what the hell they're talking about with these damn eggs because I did not see any egg crates at all on the ground. And I know that my stuff is not filled. Cause see, I still got those two right there. So I went out and bought me some boots the other day for work, for Dean, or not for Dean, but for Life Care.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ordered. I love Skechers shoes. You know, that's pretty much the only pair of shoes I'll wear is Skechers. Um. Anyways, they had recommended that we get these. They're tactical boots. They're kind of like high tops and stuff. A lot of police and fire and stuff like that wear them.
Mm-hmm.
And I went out and bought a pair the other day, and I tell you what, they are the most uncomfortable thing I have ever put on my feet.
Oh yeah, a lot of them are.
So of course, of course they were only uncomfortable because I was wearing ankle socks with them. So I had to go out and buy some tube socks. I don't like wearing tube socks.
Yeah, I had to get some knee highs.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's the only thing I wear anymore is, well, when I'm in uniform, I wear my dress, I wear dress socks. But uh, unless I'm in tactical gear, then I got the boots on. I'm the same way. I hate knee highs. Yeah, I've either got the no show socks or I've got the low ride socks. I just can't handle that
Right.
tube socks up my knees, and yeah, I don't like that.
So I'm
And
just
generally,
like,
I wear the no show socks generally.
yeah, I like either the no-show socks or I like the ankle socks, one or the other. I don't like my socks all the way up to my shin because to me
Yeah, I don't
that's
either.
just uncomfortable.
They itch. I just don't like it. Like they itch, and sometimes they're hot and everything else.
Babe, if we did go knock out the casino, you would not be any part of that. You'd be our getaway driver. But you have to drive faster than the speed limit.
Yeah, yeah, punch it, Gretel.
Yeah. I tell you what, I can outrun Mark any day. I really could. He's so slow when he drives. He reminds me of a grandpa.
And it's weird. I'm that way when I'm in the unit. I'm just putting around. But when I'm in my truck driving, I'll set the cruise on 70, 75, and I'll buzz down through there. And it pained me today coming back with the golf cart because I had it on the trailer and I had the cruise set on, I think, at 60, 65, and I'm like, oh god, this is painstakingly hurting me. I don't like this. People was, people was passing me, and I was like, if I didn't have this trailer on, oh, it would not happen.
What is the speed limit down there for you guys in Oklahoma?
On the regular highways, it's 65. On the interstate I-40, I think they just moved it up to 75.
Yeah, here on the highway, well, down in the northern part of Michigan or southern part of Michigan, it's 70, but you get up past Lansing and it's 75. You do now. I don't know if I told you this or not, but you know that it's hard for me to do 25 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, 25 sucks.
It really does.
Yeah, socks are. I agree. Socks are an American thing. When I was a kid, I used to go barefooted, and now I'm so I can't walk on carpet. It's just like, I'm a tenderfoot.
Honestly, I love going barefoot. To this day, I would prefer to run around barefoot. Where I grew up, my dad had a shit ton of rocks in the driveway, and I could run over those things barefoot. But I mean, I don't dare now because of course, I'm a diabetic and
Oh
and
God, yeah.
stuff like that. So, and I never knew that until I became a diabetic that we had to watch our feet. So, okay, we are not making the same mistake as we did the last time with the corn.
Oh,
Yeah, that was no fun cleaning up at all.
yeah, that would suck. Oh, I cannot wait till they come out with those mowers. Ooh, I hope they hit console. Ooh,
What is
those
it?
are gonna be cool. New mowers coming out. I hope they come to console too. They are amazing. It's just these zero turn lawnmowers. Be amazing. Yeah, I wish that was like that here, Big Daddy. Oh gosh, it'd be amazing. I'd be amazing. I'd love it.
So, have you ever been pulled over by another police officer?
Oh yeah. Well, not in the unit, but yeah, in my personal vehicle.
Did you get a ticket?
Nope.
I remember when we first moved to Battle Creek, or should I say, back to Battle Creek. There's a school right up the street from us. I mean, it's closed now, sadly. Um, I was doing like 40 and a 25, and the light was flashing and stuff for speed limit 25, and I just went flying through there, and I got pulled over. Well, anyway, the officer let me go because there was a Sergeant Mark Pierce that worked on the police force, and they all thought that I was his wife.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't say nothing.
I wouldn't either. No, I wouldn't either. The I got pulled over. I was actually
Hey,
going to
Kylie.
work, and what's up, Kylie? I was going to work, and I was going through a small town that was there, and I wasn't paying attention. I guess I was doing like 10 or 15 over, and I went right by an OHP, the highway patrol, that was sitting there, radar, and pulled me over. He walks up. I had the windows down. He walks up. He looked at me. Goes, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to work." I kind of grinned. He goes, "In this?" I went, "Yeah." And he looked. He goes, "When did you get this truck?" I went, "About 6 months ago." He goes, "Oh, God, I gotta get out more," and walked off. I was like, "You gonna check my license?" He said, "Get the hell out of here." I was like, "Okay." Of course, I know him. I went to school with him. But I was like, he said, he said, "When did you get this vehicle?" I'm like, "Oh, 6 months ago." I got a tickle. We was going, myself and Beavis going to Fort Smith, and we was in the Cadillac, and we was scooting through another small town down through there. And I knew the officer that was there, and he was sitting. I seen him sitting down on the radar, and so I sped up. I got pulled over intentionally, and he walked up. So he didn't know the car. He walked up. "I need to see your driver's license." "You're in a Cadillac." I went, "Yeah." He goes, "How the hell do you afford this?" And I said, "They're not as expensive as what you think." He goes, "Yeah, they are." I said, "And plus, he's the nurse." "Oh." He goes, "Good God." We said, and we started talking and everything. And I said, "Thought you had a good one, didn't you?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "I done it on purpose." I seen when I come around the corner up there, I seen you sitting there.
Yeah, speaking of which, I was getting ready to pull away from the curb yesterday at one of my stops people run my reds at and stuff, and mysteriously there was a police officer that was sitting there. And I'm like, "Oh, well, they finally show up when I've already done changed my route." So,
Yeah,
so
a little late
yeah.
now.
Right. I was like, "You guys had your chances to get all your damn tickets, but you screwed that one up."
Oh, I got tickled at one the other day. We was on a call, and they was griping and complaining and everything else, and we just sat there just listening. And yeah, 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 okay, okay. And and he and he said, "There's never a cop around when you need one." I said, "I agree." And he just kind of looked at me. I said, "Population is 3,000 people." He said, "Yeah." I said, "And at any given point in time, there's 10,000 plus people in town during the day." He said, "Okay, what are you getting at?" I said, "Right now, there's four of us on duty." I said, "So that means we have 2,500 people per officer we have to take care of, and you are one of those people. Any questions?" And he just, "Well, I didn't think of it like that." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm not being mean." I said, "But you're not the only person in town." I said, "I know it may take a little bit for us to get here, but Contrary to what everyone thinks, we don't run lights and sirens to go get donuts. I said, so if it's not an emergency, we're not going to put ourselves in danger and everyone else on the road in danger to run lights and sirens to come to your house because your neighbor's dog is barking. I mean, it's not going to happen. Sorry.
Right. Now, my neighbor's dog, one of them, I would love to give her a big old tub of peanut butter and just let her go to town. Because that's all she does is bark. It's like, dude.
Well, there's an ordinance in town for dogs barking, which totally grates on my nerves. Which I understand it's nerve wracking sometimes. Dogs barking, and you can't sleep, and blah blah blah. I understand that, but on the flip side of that, what do dogs do? They bark. that's their that's normal for them. That's what they do. And it's like we get a complaint of a dog barking, so we have to go tell them, "Hey, shut your dog up." They're like, "How do I do that?" I'm like, "I can't tell you how to do that, but you're gonna have to shut your dog up." We're gonna get complaints.
Right. Yeah, my neighbor, he's an asshole. I kind of wish that he'd move.
That's one thing I'm actually proud of. My Doberman, she don't bark much. If she does, she's barking at something. And because the guy that does the spraying for the pest control, the new guy, every once in a while we get a new guy come up. He's like, "Will the dog bite?" I went, "Yeah." I said, "But you'll never know it." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "She's sneaky. She won't start barking at you and go over and get you." I said, "She sneaks up behind you." I said, "I promise you, she's sneaky. Watch her." I said, "I'll let her in the house and you go spray." I said, "When you come in, I'll let her out." He was okay. That'll work.
Oh, I take it she doesn't like strange people?
Yeah, she don't do strange people at all. If she sees you a couple of times, it's okay. But it's her house, and she'll let you know it. It's I got tickled because one of the nurses, I've known him forever, and he's also an officer and a captain in the army. Uh, he, I'd post meals or food I cooked or something like that on Facebook. He commented on one of them. He said, he said, all that food you post, he said, I know where I could eat because about midnight I would sneak into your house with my spoons and my forks and I would raid your icebox. He said, but there's one thing stopping me. You have a Doberman. I said, yes, I do. And she has an attitude. I mean, she's good as gold to, me, my friends, and everybody else. She's a big old baby. But certain people, she'll fuzz out. I mean, it's just weird. We had a salesman come to the door, and of course I hit the doorbell, and of course she was right there at the door as soon as the doorbell rung, and I opened it up, and she fuzzed up and started growling. I went, "Oh!" I said, "Hang on." I shut the door. I told her to go over on her, go to bed. She was over
Yes,
on her pillow and
Kylie,
laid
I'll be
down,
on RDR tomorrow.
and I opened the door back up, and she was still over just kind of snarling and growling, still fuzzed up. I was like, and he's like, "Should I come back at another time?" I said, I don't think you should come back at all. I said, "She don't like you." And I said, I said, "What are you selling?" And he told me. I said, "No, we're not going to buy it anyway." Blah blah blah. He said, "Well, I can come back and check at a different time." I said, "I don't guess you understood." And I shut the door. But he said, "You don't have to be so rude." I said, "You don't have to be such a dumbass." I
Right.
said, I told him he didn't need to come back. We're not interested." "Well, I can come back at a different time." I was like, "Yeah, no, you didn't understand, did you?"
Yeah, I think Dobermans are very beautiful dogs, but they're not my favorite breed.
My favorite breed is a uh, lab. I love labs. That's just my favorite. Love them.
Me, I like golden retrievers.
Ooh, those are pretty too. I love those.
But they're
There's a lady that had
dumb.
a golden retriever. There's a lady who had a golden retriever right here at the park. She was walking it, and that was the most beautiful dog.
There's a lady that I know of. She lives on the south side of town. Her name is Katie. She's got, and I don't know what in the hell or how in the hell she managed to do it, but she's got a black or a black retriever that has long hair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't remember how she acquired it, but she's had it since it was a puppy. Um,
You
but
know, yeah, I like bus meth lab. Those are always fun, except when they're active. Then it's like, ugh, that's rough. You have to call in the hazmat crew and all that good shit.
oh yeah.
We actually done a. It was weird. We done a knock and talk. We had a call down there at the house. We done a knock and talk on the house, and well, they had domestic or something like that. So we go down there and we're there, and then myself and the other deputy, or the deputy that was there with me, he looked at me and said, "You smell that?" And I said, "Yeah." I looked at the lady. I said, "What's going on here?" "Oh, nothing." And I said, well, and the person we was looking for had a warrant. I said, "Are they here?" "Yeah." I said, "Well, go get them." "Oh, we can't." I said, "Why not?" She goes, "She's in the bedroom." I said, "Okay, go get her." I said, "Well, we can't." I said, no, he started smelling the smell. And I looked at her and I said, come outside with me. So she came outside. I said, "What's going on in that house?" And she said, "I'd rather not say." And I said, "Is she in the bedroom?" "Yeah, she's in the bedroom to the right." So we go in and we announce ourselves, "Police department, blah, 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 blah." And we open the bedroom door and she is sitting in there in just a, like a almost totally empty bedroom. And she was gassing off 3 different batches of meth inside the bedroom. No windows open, and it was like a fog inside there. And when I opened that door and smelled that, and those fumes hit me, and I started coughing, Mike started coughing, the deputy. I looked at her, I said, "Get your ass outside now." I said, "You sit that down real slow," because she was sitting there and gassing one off. And we took her outside, we cleared the house out and called in the hazmat and the cleanup crew and everything. And of course, everybody in the house went to jail. But I told Mike, I said, "That could have been a bad day." He goes, "Uh huh, real bad day." I was like, "Ooh."
I will never
I
understand what people have to do that shit for.
don't either. I don't understand it. Why would you want to put Drano and lye and all that shit in your veins? I just don't understand that.
I don't get it either.
The We actually had a search warrant on the house one time, and the current sheriff now, he and I was on the entry. We go in the house and clear the house out, and we open the bathroom door, and we catch the guy that was living there, and he had it was medium-sized Gatorade bottles, and he was shaking it, and he was in the process of actually making the meth. And he was pressurizing it and gassing it off, shaking it, pressurizing it and gassing it off. And of course, we had our guns drawn and this and that. And I looked and went, and we bust that door open, and he was just like a deer in the headlight look with that Gatorade bottle in his right hand. And he just looked at us. And I looked at him, I said, "You set that down real slow." I said, "And open the lid while you're at it." Because I don't want that shit to blow up.
You know?
And, and he set it down real slow, opened the lid up and set it down on the counter. He just turned around and put his hands behind his back. Sheriff looked at me and goes, "That couldn't have been any easier." I said, "You're telling me?" On him like, "No shit, red-handed." I mean, oh yeah,
OTD,
I love Doberman's OTD.
I beg to differ. One of my favorite dog, my all-time favorite dog is a German Shepherd.
Mm. I love, because I've never had a shepherd, but I've had labs and everything else.
Right.
But this is the first Doberman that I've had, and she's my baby. I'm like, because me and B contemplating, because it's not fair on her to be at the house and we're out here camping. So we've actually contemplated to, you know, because friends are like, I'll take her in a heartbeat. I'll take her in a heartbeat. So we've actually thought about giving her to one of our friends. But I told him the other night, I said, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can. And he goes, well, she'll take good care of it. I said, I know she will. I have no qualms about that. She's a nurse at the hospital. And I said, I have no fear of that. I said, but I just don't think I can do it. I don't think I can. I don't, it, no, I just don't think I can. Because she's my baby. She weighs 65, 70 pounds, and she will still jump up on my lap and curl up like a little puppy and just lay
Aw.
there. And I'm like, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Well, see, my mom, she bred German shepherds for the longest time. She had a black and tan silver tip, long hair, absolutely gorgeous. And he was actually so quiet at night that we forgot that he was even in the house. He never barked when people knocked at the door. Which animal control, I don't know how many times they rescued him. He never went to doggy jail though. Because they all knew where he lived. He would break his chain. That my mom never got her backyard fenced in. She tried the invisible fence, but since his coat was so long, the invisible fence really didn't work. And with regular fences and stuff, he would always jump the fence. So we just kept him on a chain with like one of those dog runs where he had, I don't know, a lot of room to run. And he would literally go up and shit in the neighbor's yard and then, just come back and chill. Um, but now Tucker, who we had to give to my mom because our house is just way too small. He's a high drive. I mean, he is very, very hyper.
Hmm.
And
I will
sh
do. I agree. And a lot of that's with any dog. If they're raised as a family dog or trained properly, they're going to be a good dog. But if people raise them incorrectly, it can be a bad thing with it. That's why pit bulls have such a bad rep, is because people they raise them wrong.
yep, they get in the wrong hands. One of my coworkers, she has a pit bull, and her name is Coco, and she just recently moved into a different
Yeah.
house. And I went over there
I mean,
yesterday. Huh?
Leia, she's my Doberman, and she's a family dog. She loves most everybody, and she's not trained to be an attack dog, but she's protective of her family, that's for sure, and her property. So,
Oh, I'd believe it. I believe it. But my neighbors, my coworker, moved into a different house, and I went over yesterday, and her pit came out at me. Her hair was just standing up, and she had a low growl, and I was like, "Hey, Coco," and after she got to sniff of me, she realized who I was. And well, anyways, long story short, she welcomed me into the home and grabbed her toy and wanted to play tug of war. So I mean, she's nothing but a big baby. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about getting off from here. My head's starting to throb. Oop, he left. Stupid internet. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. You guys stay well and stay safe. And um, I will stream as soon as I possibly can. You guys have a great night, okay?